Hey, discerning listeners, 90 Day Fiancé, let's watch. My name is Dr. Kirk Honda. I'm a therapist and a professor. As I always say, everything that I say in reaction to these shows is completely speculative and should be considered as such. Let's watch.
I don't understand, baby.
You have picture of you.
Yes.
I have picture of you. You know picture of me.
What?
You just want to hide me from everyone.
Yikes. So I think we're seeing perhaps her abandonment traumas. She just landed in Tunisia and they're having some warmth and some chemistry, I think, seemingly. But language barrier, it's hard to communicate, so that's probably going to throw a wrench into things, as it seems to be doing now. But anyway, so she notices on his phone that he doesn't have a picture of her. He has a picture of himself, which is interesting. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine like that my I don't know, my lock screen, or I don't know what you call it, my background would just be a picture of me. Like, I mean, yeah, each of their own. But she has a picture of him, and she notices he doesn't have a picture of her. And so that's upsetting her. And she not only is asking, put a picture of me there, but says, you just want to hide me from everyone. Now, on some level, this could be a cultural difference. For some people, and this really permeates a lot of different venues, not only your phone, but like your Facebook profile picture or your Instagram profile picture, or what you post on Instagram, what you don't post on Instagram, that kind of thing. There's a lot of signaling of like, this is who I am, this is what's important to me. I'm in a relation, say you're 6 months into a relationship and you post a selfie of the two of you on your Instagram profile picture. That's, it's a big deal. It's like up the ladder in terms of the intensity or what you consider the relationship to be, the significance of the relationship. But everyone's different. Some people never change their profile picture. Some people don't even think about that sort of thing. Some people are kind of private about their dating life. Even a couple years in, they're just like, yeah, it's just not really something I want to advertise to everyone around the world. So there's differences there. And I could imagine that for Memphis, for her, that if you're in a relationship and you're dedicated and you're trying to demonstrate that you really care and you're loyal, then you absolutely will change many different pictures to include that other person, not only as a show to your partner, but also a show to the rest of the world of, I'm with someone, back off, that kind of thing. Whereas if you don't do that, then you're saying, I'm still open for business. If you're Memphis looking at Hamza, maybe she's coming from that cultural place where everyone in her circle does a particular thing and she is interpreting it that way. It's possible, but it's also very possible that her abandonment traumas, I don't know if she has abandonment traumas, but she certainly has the background, the childhood history of someone that would develop abandonment traumas. But let's see how they navigate this.
Because in a past relationship, I did have a problem with a lack of intimacy, and that really did something to my self-esteem. It really made my self-esteem really low.
All right, so she's saying that she suffers from low self-esteem. I don't know if she's connecting it to this, at least the show is connecting it here. And that's good that she has that self-awareness. She seems like a very self-aware person, or at least up until this point, she seems pretty self-aware. So maybe she's just kind of in a bad mood. She just got off the plane. There's a lot at stake here. And maybe she'll regulate and differentiate as time moves forward. Now, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I would love it if you put a picture of me on your blah, 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 because that would mean a lot to me. There's nothing wrong with that. Or I would love it if you posted a picture of me on your Instagram because I kind of feel like I want everyone in your group to know that you're with me. It just kind of freaks me out to think that other people don't think you're with me or so. You can ask that. The other person doesn't have to accommodate, but you can certainly ask for that. There's a far cry from that to assuming that, oh, you're trying to hide me and you're a jerk face.
I am so nervous because I want him to like me. I want him to think I'm beautiful. to like have those same feelings that he had for me when we were, messaging.
Yeah, and when you aren't differentiated, when your schemas are kicking in and you're not aware of it, you don't have a way of managing it, or you haven't healed from them sufficiently in therapy, then those worries will cause you to be in a bad mood, cause you to be accusatory, cause you to be overly hurt, and you will push the other person away, and it will cause the other person not to be attracted to you. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy in that way.
I just want to make sure you like me.
Yes. I'm happy, yes, baby.
Happy, happy?
Happy with me life.
Okay.
Kiss me. Cold?
No.
Okay, even though there was a huge language barrier, they seemed to navigate that one pretty well. And it was good that she was able to identify that. We could imagine other couples like Angela not being able to identify and own those feelings. She's like, I think I just really, because they talked about the cell phone profile picture, that kind of thing. She's like, I think I just am worried that you don't like me. And then that gives him the opportunity, instead of yelling at him about his phone, I just feel like I want to be loved. I want you to like me. Are you attracted to me? That's what's going on for me. And that shows that Memphis has that ability to differentiate, has the ability to reflect on her own emotions. That gives him the opportunity to rise to the occasion and say, oh no, I like you and I'm attracted to you. I'm going to kiss you. I want to be with you. That's what he essentially was saying. And that reassures her. So yelling at someone about the cell phone pushes people away. Accusing someone of being a jerk face pushes people away. Getting to the core of the issue, which is hurt or fear. For her, it's fear. I'm afraid you don't love me. Telling him that gives him the opportunity to soothe that, and all is well.
What?
I am not with you.
You're not going to be with me? Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Okay.
I asked you a lot of times, where am I going to sleep? You said I'm going to sleep with you. So you told me a lie.
Yeah, yikes. So there's nothing wrong with saying, my mom and my religion or my culture or whatever. Just tell someone. Why would you lie? I mean, you're going to be found out eventually. And so you're really shooting yourself in the foot. And for her, this is going to be a huge trust violation, as it should be, of like, wait, so you're willing to lie to, and we're learning more detail that she's saying, I asked you many times. It wasn't just one lie or a suggestion or something. It was several times you said, yes, we're going to sleep together. Yes, we're going to. And those were all lies. So you're like, well, what else are you? Plus, you lied to me with such grace, with such ability. Like you didn't seem fazed by the fact that you were lying to me the whole time. Huge red flag.
I'm pissed Hamza told me that I could sleep in the bed with him. We have 2 weeks before the wedding, and if Hamza and I are not able...
2 weeks before the wedding? They are getting married. They just met in person for the first time? Is that right? Have they met in person before? Oh, there's so many couples to keep track of. Either way, 2 weeks. Wow. They're going to get married in 2 weeks. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
When I see Hamza's mom at the door, I think, oh.
Why wouldn't he go back? So if I'm understanding things right, they all went to bed in their own rooms and he slept on the couch. Mom goes to bed and then Hamza sneaks into Memphis's room and they have sexy time, as they call it. And then he fell asleep in there and stayed in there. Why didn't he go back to the couch? It just seems like not, but maybe Hamza's like, look, Mom, you're just going to deal with it. This is how things are now. They kind of had a conversation about that last episode. Hamza's like, look, things are different now. Things are changing. So maybe this is Hamza's way of trying to communicate that to his mom. I don't know. But it seems like an unnecessary thing to stress out the mom, or at least talk with the mom beforehand. It's like, by the way, I'm gonna go into Memphis's room. We're going to get married in a couple weeks anyway, so I just want to prepare you for that. So it's interesting to see how this is playing out. All right, well, I want to thank everyone who's liked any of my videos or subscribed or hit the bell. It means a lot to me, it really does. And everyone out there, please take care of yourself because you deserve it, you really, really do.